Okay, so what's the current state of the colony? Let's see what we got here. Lots of work orders going on. 3 builders going. Mediocre. I'll be working on the guards and the housing soon. Injuries, I don't know where they're coming from. Food, that's in the process of being upgraded. Bakery and a restaurant's being built. We're up to 28 citizens, and we have 33, so more of those will be coming. Still a lot of empty slots to fill. Things are starting to really come together. It's mostly level 2. I don't have anything that's... The only things that are level 3 are 2 of the builder huts. That's this guy right here. I always like the fortress builder huts. They always have a nice look to them. I think the pots get filled in level 4, which is kind of funny. This gets all worked on. There's a little, I know a little closet gets built up here or something like that. On level 4. Nice. Lots of storage. These guys have not been doing their cleaning. I might have to run through and dump all these racks. I know they don't need almost any of that. Yeah, look, that's what he needs for what he's doing now. This is what his racks look like. Oh well. Yeah, need more couriers. Speaking of couriers, I talked about an earlier video of one way to keep, because you can never get everything into these, especially the fortress. You have to make it huge to fit everything in. Especially if you got 8 courier buildings you got to build and housing for all them. So what I suggested was go underneath your town hall and build. I actually poked into one of the mines here. And here's what we got down here. This is, I think, the caverns style. 1 courier. It's level 1. We're working on level 2. Courier hut 1. These are pretty simple to start. They are seem to be very complex builds later. Require a lot of resources. These are the housing. I think these are both 2. Yep. Eventually I'm going to have a little balcony up here as it runs down. I'll have 2 levels. Housing, I'm going to put more couriers on top of these couriers that are beneath here, just to double stack them. And I'll set them back a bit. And I'll put rails down here. So I'll run a rail down all the way across and back up the other side. Makes getting in and out of here even faster. But it takes some excess buildings that you really don't need that are just repetitious. Instead of having really later on 8-10 courier houses just repeated everywhere, you can have them all hidden down there. I'm making some compost because for the research you need some, and I just got the compost hut built. The warehouse is almost full. This is a priority to get upgraded. There's a lot of junk in here I need to get out, but next level I get sorting, and I will get all that sorted. I'm starting to get over into the other side. I've been building some guard towers. Now this is the front corner is going to be up here. There's going to be the river, and then this corner. I don't know if I'm going to put a bridge there or not. We've got... That's the dog kennel that Aubrey is working on here. This is the dog kennel corner. This isn't under the main guard. Where is it at? This is under decorations. Miscellaneous. Corner guard. Corner kennel. There's all this, a couple different types of corner towers here. Fountain's nice. Just different variations, which is really cool. And this is the corner kennel. And I have the dog mod in here. What is it? Doggy Talents. Oops. Yep, so Doggy Talents is in here. Or Doggy Talents next. I think it's a fork. Somebody took it over and upgraded it. And they're working on that. This is taking her a while to build because... Are you stuck? You are stuck, aren't you? How long have you been stuck over here? One of the problems with Minecolonies builders is they will occasionally get stuck. And you'll just see them standing here and jump. They'll jump up and down for days until you get them unstuck. She might eventually, I think she grabbed it, so she might eventually put that back. If she doesn't, I will later. This is neat. Little obstacles for the dogs to run around. Which they won't, but you know what I mean. It looks cool. And this will be the corner. And here's how that's going to look. This wall is going to come over to here. Maybe a bridge here? I don't know. Then it's going to come out. I'm going to come into about here, down, all the way to about here, and then come back across. I'm going to put like a big decorative bridge here. This is going to be the nice bridge. And a port system, like some kind of port here. I'm going to park some of those small ships. And I know Minecolonies has some nice ships you can have the builders build. And we'll go from there. I have noticed that I built 2 small dirt bridges, but the colonists seem to be swimming, which I don't like. One other thing I made was one of the cooler fortress builds, which is all the way on the other end of the building, or colony. We'll get there. Oh, I still gotta get all this cleared and flat. I need a ton of dirt. What I'm just gonna do is just jump on down there, clear out all the dirt underneath, and just make a nice flat level up here. This is the quad farm. This isn't the greenhouse, which the greenhouse is a little overkill, but this is nice. It's 4 farms right in one spot. So I've got, that's actually the farmer there. And he just has to come next door. And he's got 4 fields to work. This is already maxed out. No farmer yet, and now it's raining, so nobody's working. Yeah. My other farmer's over here in the middle. Lots of wheat. And I need all the wheat and seeds to feed all the animals. The hospital's up to level 2. This becomes such a monstrosity later. Let's see what the... Oh, it's still in the process of being upgraded. Oop, memory aid's done.
Hi.
Niam's keeping everybody healthy. This is the... Oh, that's going. Fall Scarlet. Yeah, later on there'll be an aquarium in here and everything's going to be made out of quartz. It becomes it's a tough build. You need a lot of resources. I haven't put anything in here yet. Still a blank spot. Let me clear this all out. This is our little farmer row over here. Sheep, cows, chickens, pigs, and more sheep. These are dyeable sheep over here. How'd you get out? But no dyes yet. I'm gonna have white sheep, and then the dyeable sheep down here. Keep them separated. I know if you, once you make one of them dyeable, they never you never get any white wool. Now, you got the warp plates from the Waystones mod. These make, put a couple of them around your colony. It makes things much easier. So I have one here. This is the opposite corner from my house. And then down there is the university. I got 2 warp plates. This one takes me back to my little house here. And the one next door to it takes me over to the university. So what I can do is, like that one just ended, I will warp over here. Get in here, see what I need. So I want to do rails next or something like that. Or some type of technology. What do I want to do next? I need to get the enchanter tower up before that. Receiving, still locked. Oh, the Fisher Hut's not even built yet. I'm falling behind on that one. This is a good one, and it's 128 redstone is relatively cheap. Not up for glass blowers yet. Yeah, this is a good one. Still durability, not a big deal. That's another good one. Either of these two. Breaking blocks, placing blocks, speed it up. Mechanics hut, that's another important one. So I gotta get some upgrades. Gotta get to level 3 to get some places open. So what I want to do, I'll get the redstone. Come back over. Get some redstone. Oops, almost out of redstone. And go over. That's how he's in. That's clear across. So here, from right here to here in a second. This makes it so much because you are running back and forth to this university all the time. Here we go. Researching. Now, you'd be asking yourself, well, I haven't really shown it to you, but no school, no library yet. That's because you really don't need it. But they do look cool. And especially the non-fortress ones look cool. Like the one's a big cathedral. I think the one big library is a cathedral. And I'm gonna wait to put those over here. The fishing's going here, and I'm gonna put the library to school here and here, just because they look, the non-fortress ones look really cool. Oh, this is the fish. This is the mystical site. I forget which mystical site I chose, but one of the cooler looking ones. And that's why I like to do a mix, because I love the fortress, love the walls, love the town hall center part of it, but there's a couple of them that the other styles have better. So I add these extra roads in the middle here. So it's building road, and the outside wall, just so I can mix it up. It makes it more fun. So I have a complete fortress and this is done, and a nice mix and variety of buildings. See? Hey. I know. That was fast, but you're gonna drown. And if some people start drowning, which they all look like they're skiing, swimming pretty good. Another thing, get this guy going, get some lava going, because some of the builds require that. Bamboo, green dye, so let's get a little cactus thing going. You don't need a ton, but keep it handy. Keep everything handy, because it takes you a while to get through the technology to get up to where you need to be. Yeah, but I'm having fun. What do I got out here? Fortress getting up. This is going to be... I have nothing here yet. I think I got something on the other side. Oh, that's the bakery. I put the cookery right next to the restaurant over there. Once that second farm has a worker, I'm going to have that start to make all the Minecolonies stuff, like the onions and the garlic and what's the other type of wheat, barley or something like that. Get all that start making. And composter. Stone or smeltery. I think this is the stone smelter. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting upgraded too. Everything's getting upgraded. Yeah, this is a full chunker. Graveyard there. Wish it wasn't raining. I could turn it off. No, I can't turn it off. I am in server. And it's not on a server. I need to get this over to a server so I can start doing these quests. I'd like to get that all filled out. I eventually want to release this mod pack. I think it's got a nice mix. It's got some good quality of life, and it's got some good variety of monsters and questing, and some nice bosses. So you can make your colony, and then you can get bored, run around, kill some stuff, gather some stuff, get some relics going. I got my mittens, and then come back here and keep on working. That's one thing. The Minecolonies mod pack needs to be a balance. It's if you get too vanilla, making something like this just becomes a nightmare. And if you have all the mods 10, it becomes too easy. Like mystical agriculture and some high-end furnaces from like Mechanism or something like that, and ore duplication, and this thing gets built. You never have to worry about resources. I just wanted to have a pack with some fun, a little bit of quality of life. Like the later on, the warehouse system becomes good enough where you don't even need anything else. But up until then, you need a lot of stuff, so that's why I've got Tom's in here. Tom's is easy, it's low end, it's not OP. Let's set up and I've got so sophisticated. Yeah, sophisticated storage. I just put a ton of barrels down here. Easy. Chop down a few trees, make some barrels, and you're good to go. Waystones in here. I put R's in here just for fun. Actually, there's some neat R's farms you can set up. I gotta flesh it out there. Got seasons, which I might take out because winter sucked. Winter was not fun. It just snowed everywhere. The builders were picking up the snow. We're getting snowballs everywhere, so I'm midsummer right now. But I do have it set up like the official Minecolonies mod pack, where they have like the 40-minute days. But days take forever. You'll notice my time up here. Look up in the right corner. 6:01. It's still to see how long it took to get to 2. And waiting forever 3. And that just makes this so much nicer. 10-minute days. That is a chore. That is a... Ugh. You're just constantly sleeping. And then he complains about nobody sleeping. Now the nights are still long, but you sleep through them. You can have a 40-minute night if you wanted. I don't recommend it. Your colony will be full of mods. I put doggy talents in for fun, and I put what is it? What's that one called? Torchmasters in here, so I could take about 6 or 7 of those torches, place them maybe at the outside corners here, where I need more. So basically every, what are they, 32 blocks? So one here would cover, and put one over here, cover that, and then you could just completely mob-proof this. And you don't have to worry about it. So you can be in survival. You can have mobs outside the gates, but none inside the gates. You wouldn't have to worry about it. I haven't set any up yet, but it's a nice option, especially if people just don't want to deal with it and they just want to build and have fun, but still have survival. I think this is the Dark Oak Cemetery. This looks pretty cool when it gets very medieval looking when it's fully built. And I'm also going to put a little co-rail cemetery back here. That'll give me the ability to strip off some enchantments from items later and do some other stuff that's pretty neat. And it'll match the themes on graveyard, then a little extra graveyard in the back here. That's you'll hear a lightning bolt hit this, and you get the purple thing. And then you gather the purple thing and use it with different magical items to make books and stuff like that. It's neat. It's fun. Adds a little more flavor. Tavern's finally getting upgraded. Who are you? I don't trust you at all. Oh, there's 2 people there. Oh, Aubrey. That's what it was. It was Aubrey sitting over this gunner guy. That's funny. Look at a monster sitting there. Oh, there we go. Everybody back to work, and there they go. if they should ever add a lazy feature to these guys. Yeah, see, there's the cookery. Because right now there are no lazy colonists. Except for the rain. Nobody likes to get wet. They just take breaks in the rain. I am a Patreon member, so I get the extra style. So everybody's a medieval style now. There's some cool styles you can get. Pretty neat.